So there's a lot of talk going around about how people don't read enough. And I don't think that's really true. People are reading a lot, they just don't read the right things enough. Look at social media as a whole. Most of it is text on a digital screen. It's pretty much a catalog of memes and comics. They're literally whole social media platforms dedicated to reading. The issue is that we aren't reading things that are long form or cognitively complex. We're reading more short-form attention-seeking content that is negatively impacting our attention spans, which is one of the crucial components of our comprehension and literacy. Because short-form content is so readily available, we're more likely to doom scroll for hours and passively consume so much that we don't really remember anything at the end. It's literally just cognitive overload. Short, punchy, attention-grabbing media that serves no purpose but to pass time. In fact, this chronic excessive consumption can increase our overall stress throughout the day because it is meant to grab our attention, and ultimately this is just too much for us on a regular basis. At the end, because short form content is more readily available, people will prefer it over long form content because it's just simple, easily understood, and less nuanced. That's not good if we're trying to improve our comprehension and overall literacy as a society. With my project, Cütie Catcherz, I approach making this book with care and consideration. There's an image of a scene on every single page associated with text. Not too much text, but enough to complement the image and give the reader vivid details of the locations and the characters within the story. When you shine your phone on the actual pages of the book, they come to life with animation, sound, interactions through the use of augmented reality. I was inspired by the current boom of people watching anime with subtitles, and not the ones that are dubbed, which is actually pretty interesting. I thought about how I can recreate that experience with books to create something that is unique, memorable for people who actually like my work. More importantly, I wanted to find a way to redefine the book experience so that it can rival what we see on an actual TV or computer screen. My project, Cütie Catcherz, is a graphic novel that turns learning microbiology and skin health into a quirky adventure story about friendship and overcoming adversity. You can support this project by backing it on Kickstarter from July 17th to September 10th. Join me on my mission to narrow literacy gaps, one book at a time, and ultimately make the world a healthier place for us all.